Guys, welcome to Honker Tonk. I got my buddy Ryan here with me. Ryan, guys? What do we got going on today? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Honker Tonk. I got my buddy Ryan here with me. Ryan, what are we doing today?
Well, Brandon, it's beginning of March. We're in Pennsylvania, so all the hunting season's closed right now. So today we're going to be making some goose snack sticks. Alright, so today we're going to be using the High Mountain Sweet and Spicy Blend Snackin Sticks. We got this at Cabela's. You can pick this up for around 20 bucks at Cabela's. It makes up to 20 pounds of meat, which is exactly what we got. Alright guys, so we already got our goose meat here. Already got it ground up. We did not get that in the video. So now next step is to cube up our pork. We're going to mix that with the beef and grind it back in.
While Ryan's cutting this pork up, I'm going to talk about this grinder. We just got this grinder, I don't know, what, 4 or 5 years ago. We're doing some deer meat, just messing around a little bit.
Things got a lot of use and still going.
For $100 from Dick's Sporting Goods, I mean, this thing's a little brute. It survived a gunshot. I mean, I don't know what Ryan was doing one night in his house. I got a phone call. Yo, I shot the grinder. I'm not sure if it works. So let's just check this out. This is pretty funny here. There's a bullet hole in our grinder. Hey, still works. Shot the pan, shot the whole case of the grinder, still works. So what do we got going on here?
Well, Brandon, we're just still cubing up the pork here.
So Ryan's about got all this pork done up. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take a chunk of this pork, we're gonna throw it in. Take a little bit of this goose meat that's already ground up, throw it in. We're gonna run it through, it'll all be mixed up together. Then we'll mix it up a little bit by hand. We're gonna add our seasoning. Here we go. We got all our meat ground up. We're ready to rock and roll. We got our ingredients here laid out. Thanks to High Mountain. Really a quality product. Here we go. Got the ice water, got the seasoning, got the cure, got the meat. We're ready to rock. We're going to mix it up into 10-pound increments. We got 20 pounds total, so obviously we'll do 2 batches. Here we go. Ryan, let's get it weighed out. We got our tub on the scale here. Ryan's going to weigh it up. 10 pounds.
We'll start with this bowl here. See what we got. It's going to be close probably.
That is a huge chunk of meat.
Yes, it is. That's 7 pounds. So for you boys in down in Delaware, we need to add 3 more pounds.
We got our meat split up. 2 10-pound increments. Ready to mix our High Mountain seasoning. We're going to make some sweet and spicy snack sticks. Ryan's going to add the seasoning. I'll add the water. Calls for 2.5 cups of water per 10 pounds. 1 bag of the seasoning, 1 bag of the cure.
We're going to give a knife. Thank you. Alright, we'll get our water. Is it?
Yep.
We'll get our water in there, and we're going to mix until it's sticky. You want to do about a 1/4 cup per pound of meat. Good?
Alright, we got our first 10 pounds mixed up. Ryan, just give us an idea of what it looks like, the difference between the two when one's mixed and one's not.
Yeah, you want to make sure you get a good mix in this until this is nice and sticky. So this is the stuff that we did not mix yet. As you can tell, pick it up, open your hand, drops right out. This is the stuff we did mix. This is good to go. Pick it up, nice and sticky. That's exactly what you want. Helps to fill the casing, get everything right where you need to be.
We're going to get stuff in here. We got all 20 pounds of meat mixed up, seasoned up, cured up, ready to rock and roll. Everything comes in this kit. It's awesome. It's simple to use. You just got to add the meat. I picked up about 10 pounds of the pork today from the butcher shop. We have the goose meat from our season. Now, what comes in this packet? You know, we got our cure, we got our seasoning, and we also got these collagen casings. So with these collagen casings, Ryan's going to show us what we need to do to get them ready and get them prepped for the stuffer. Ryan?
So when they come fresh out of the box, you'll notice both ends are open. They're not tied off yet. So what you want to do is grab a little bit of it. Don't be afraid to use a little extra. Make sure you get a good knot on there. Get yourself a knot. You don't have to worry about soaking these casings like summer sausage. This you don't have to do. These are already good to go. So now you got your knot. You put that on the nozzle. You want to get it nice and snug up there till you see the tip right here.
And you want to just bring that little bit of extra. Just bring that back so we don't have much of an air pocket in there.
Yeah, that's one thing you want to stay away from is the air. While you're smoking it, it could open up and be bad news.
So have some paper towels close by. Don't be afraid to dig in, just get a little dirty. It's going to take a little bit of finesse, but just as you go, don't worry. You know, you're not really messing it up. Just try and keep the air out of the casings. Just keep a little bit of pressure on there. We're going to fire this up and we're going to start stuffing.
Now you can do this by yourself. I recommend having a buddy with you though. Somebody to hold this, somebody to stuff. But if you're doing it by yourself, just take it slow. Make sure you have good pressure, back pressure on this. Keep in tension. You want it to fill up and not have any air in there.
All right, here we go. What are some things that we can do to just help this process along? Maybe just make sure we don't get snagged up or have something rolling on the floor. If we have maybe a limited amount of room here to do the stuffing, I mean, I'm just doing it here in our basement. But I mean, like most of the viewers, that's kind of how it's going to be. I mean, not many people have a full-scale butcher shop set up in their basement or at their home in their garage. So what are some things we can do? Like, what's a quick little tip we could do as we're running along here?
So the main thing with this stuff, number one, stay away from air bubbles. So you want to keep back pressure on this and just keep guiding. Let the meat do the work. You'll feel when it's ready to go. Let it keep moving. Now the next thing is when this starts getting long like this, you're going to get real tight corners like that. That you want to stay away from. You don't want this casing pinching and splitting open. That's going to have nightmares when you go to smoke it. You're going to have meat everywhere. It's going to be a mess. So as you're going, keep back pressure, like I said. Keep the air away from it. And just keep curling it around. And eventually when this gets longer, you can see we still have a ways to go. You're just going to keep curling. Just keep curling it and stay away from pinching it like that. You don't want to do that. Nice, smooth curl.
About 20 minutes later here, got our first roll done. You know, it's a slow process, but we're getting it done with the cheap unit of the stuffer. As you can see here, we got quite a bit of meat.
That's one roll, guys. It's about 5 pounds right here.
We're about 45 minutes into this process. Got the second roll done. Got a little bit of meat left. We'll probably get about another roll and a half until we're done. Ryan?
Yeah.
How do you think it's going so far?
It's going good, dude. Grinder's keeping up.
Yeah, we just want to make sure, you know, if you don't have top of the line stuff, you don't have the biggest equipment, just give it a try. I mean,
guys, you don't need the most fanciest stuff. Like we said earlier, there's a $100 grinder from Cabela or Dick's Sporting Goods. Might even been cheaper than that. We've been using it for about 5 years now, and it's keeping up just fine. Everything's going good. Got the second roll done. A little bit more meat to go.
So we're all done. 3.5 rolls. 20 pounds of goose meat. We are ready to go to the smoker. Probably going to be another day or two for the smoker. Let them sit in the fridge. Let them cure up. Excited to see how they taste. Next day. Let the meat sit overnight, let that cure kick in. We laid out our trays. We have 6 trays here for a small masterbuilt smoker. We got all the meat twisted up. We actually did a twist and then linked it over and just laid it side by side. Tried to give it a little bit of separation. Ryan's going to walk you through most of everything with the smoker outside. That's more of his expertise. So let's head on outside, throw it in the smoker.
We got all of our meat in the smoker now. Now you guys want to take this slow. It's going to take about 3 hours. You want to start at a low temperature, smoke it very heavily, close that up here, zoom in on that. I'm going to close this, make sure you get a nice smoke on it for about an hour at about 140. Then you're going to increase the temperature about every 30 minutes to an hour until you hit 160. You want the internal temperature to be 160, and make sure your pork's all cooked up, ready to go. So we're going to close this up. As you can tell, it's already been smoking for a little while. And let that sit for about an hour, get a nice smoke on it. Come out here and increase it to about 165 next.
Okay, so all the meat's pulled off. It's been about 4.5 to 5 hours depending on what tray was pulled at what time. We had to do a little bit of rotating just to get everything to cook evenly. We got about 60 to 70 little 4-inch links already freezer bagged up. We're just going to keep cutting here. I want to thank everyone for watching our video. Go ahead and hit that like, hit the subscribe. It's just a great little way to give back to all the farms that you hunted on throughout the year, and just a great little snack to remember the season and get you through till next season. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching our video.